Good morning, Guardians. The Hijabi Gamer here, and unfortunately, I have work. I was just invited to play Destiny with the person over there, and I had to send them a message telling them, no, I can't, unfortunately, I have work soon. So, it's Friday. Can you believe it's seriously, one moment it is Monday, the next moment it is Friday. Time flies by so fast, especially when you have ridiculous amounts of work to do at work, because we got a big inventory thing coming up in a month and a half, and every week is busy week for me until mid-March. So, we are in the original tower. Yes, we are. This is original Destiny, the better Destiny. I will be making a video talking about the state of Destiny 1, so for people who are interested in playing it, letting them know what's going on in the game. As you can see, original tower, just the usual reminder that this is original Destiny, which means Xur will be leaving the tower much sooner. So he is only in the tower for 48 hours. He arrives 5 a.m. for me in New Jersey, Friday morning. So 5 a.m. Friday morning he arrives. He leaves Sunday morning, 5 a.m. in New Jersey. So based on the rest of the world, I am Eastern Standard Time, then there's the rest of the world. New Jersey, and then everybody else. So he's actually got some decent stuff this week. He does not have the last word again, because that seemed to be a theme for the last couple of weeks. He has some stuff I haven't seen in a while. Anyway, this is how you know he's in the tower. I didn't know that for several years. And then all of a sudden I saw a video and someone was like, anyway, as you can see, that's someone, she just responded, and I saw the message on my screen. So, that's how you know if he's in the tower. Even I didn't know that. I just was watching one Xur video and was like, oh, so that's how you know. Anyway, he's not that far. And like I said, he's got decent stuff this week. I mean, I don't know, it gets a little annoying when he does carry the same stuff over and over again. And I think there was a craze for the last word. I don't know. But, what have we got? So, first off, as always, we're going with the priority, my obvious priority, which is the weapons. I like to set my alarm every half hour, just so I'm not late for work. All right. The Mida Multi-Tool and Arctic Survivalist. We haven't seen the Mida in a while, so it's good to see the Mida. I like the Mida. I like the Mida because it doesn't feel... Some scout rifles feel really, really slow with their rate of fire. But this one has a decent rate of fire and a decent impact. So I like it. I like the Mida. You can see it's almost completely mid. Like, just center. They basically, the rate of fire and the impact are almost the same. I like the Mida. You're getting Arctic Survivalist, which is a pretty cool... Yeah. Great for Europa. Unfortunately, there's no Europa here. But it looks pretty cool. I like my weapons to look cool, and that looks cool. Not flashy. This one's my favorite, but this one is my favorite. This is Special Ops, but Arctic Survivors. And I will admit this. I like the Mida in Destiny 2 as well. I like its combination with the Mida mini tool. And it does give you a speed boost. So I have the Mida in Destiny 2, and I like it. I haven't played Destiny 2 in a while. People are saying go back. But I don't know. The last time I tried playing Destiny 2, I just sat there like, what am I supposed to do? It's been like 2 months. I haven't even pre-ordered Final Shape. So, the main thing is this weapon boosts speed and fires on a hair trigger. So, it's basically, it speeds you up. So, you have lightweight, which grants +2 character agility. And then you have this weapon boosts move speed and fires on a hair trigger. And now that I've been playing Warframe, I'm kind of bummed out. I used to like the Mida. Now, after playing Warframe, okay, it doesn't feel like an exotic. I will admit it. I'm sorry, Mida, now that I've played Warframe, but as I've been saying for the last 3 or 4 weeks, the more I play Warframe, the sadder the exotics in Destiny feel. And Destiny 2. So, I still like the Mida. I like the rate of fire. In fact, at one point I was playing Warframe and I was like, hey, this is way back when I first started playing. I was like, I would like a gun, like, what do you recommend that's similar to the Mida? And someone said, "Oh, you mean a scout rifle?" And they recommended the Boltor, which is an awesome weapon, by the way, in Warframe. It pins your weapons to your enemies to the walls. It's got bolts. That's why it's called the Boltor. So you'll like shoot a Grineer and it'll be just stuck to the wall. It's just awesome. Always Grineer. You're always shooting Grineer. You never touch the Corpus. Corpus are the good guys. We all know that. Which is great because I'm telling a bunch of Destiny people this. So yes, the Corpus are the good guys. All right. So I recommend the Mida. I like the Mida. As I said, I like the Rate of Fire. As an exotic, it's a bit of a disappointment. But then, like I said, I'm finding a lot of Destiny exotics are kind of a disappointment after. This was my first ever legendary, so this one's also decent, not like the others. It's the reverse. This is the one I use more now. Anyway, all right. Next, we have Truth and Heart of Gold, aka the Orokin ornament. So this is Truth. This is Heart of Gold. All right. Now, if you know anything about Warframe and the Orokin, you know they have an obsession with gold, which is why I call this the Orokin ornament, because this is something, personally, I think it looks just, no, absolutely not. The only reason I have the ornament is because it reminds me of the Orokin from Warframe. That's about it. So Truth, it's basically a seeker. Okay, rockets from this weapon will detonate early based on proximity to targets, and then rounds fired from this weapon seek their targets aggressively. I'm not a big fan of Truth because I have better legendary rocket launchers than Truth. At least I feel like I have better legendary. For one thing, if you're going to go with an exotic, you might as well just go for Gjallarhorn, because Gjallarhorn has targeting and cluster bombs. Sorry, Truth, but targeting and cluster bombs is much cooler than grenades and horseshoes and prototype True Seeker. That's just me. But on top of that, I don't even need to use Gjallarhorn to have, because I don't even have Gjallarhorn on me. Gjallarhorn is actually on my level 23 character. Because if you have Rise of Iron, if you pre-ordered Rise of Iron, you got the Iron Gjallarhorn. And the one you got with the pre-order does not have a level limit. So I started playing a new character, Hunter character, with an Iron Gjallarhorn at level 1. And it's light 400. So I'm running around now on the map with, I think he's level 23, with a 400 light Gjallarhorn. So that's why I don't have Gjallarhorn. But you really don't even need Gjallarhorn. I have Hunger of Crota, which I got from the Crota's End. Shells fired from this weapon track their targets. Rockets create cluster bombs when they detonate. Yeah. And that's a legendary. Personally, I think that's better than Truth. And this is actually this is one of the ones where I'm like, yeah, this is comparable to something on Warframe. Okay? This is just kick-ass. You need the cluster bombs and you need the tracking. This is one of the guns I will say, yeah, it is on par with something you will find on Warframe. So, yeah, without the statistics and the percentages. But I would call this on par with Warframe. So, I use Hunger of Crota because it's got everything. I don't need to carry Gjallarhorn around. I can give Gjallarhorn to my other character. Because you can't, so if you have the original Iron Gjallarhorn that you got with the pre-order, you can't, if you reclaim it using the blueprint, then it has a level lock of 40. But the original one, the one you got with the pre-order, that one doesn't have a level lock. So my PlayStation account I dismantled Iron Gjallarhorn, because I was an idiot, and now my Iron Gjallarhorn on PlayStation has a level lock of 40. But my Xbox one does not. So again, at one point I was a level 1 or level 2 hunter running around the map with a light 400 weapon. Yes. But that's the thing to keep in mind. Not every weapon requires level 40s. Most of them do, but not every exotic does. There's a couple of them that do not require level 40. I think it's usually level 30. But yeah, so just check that, because sometimes you can. Anyway, next we have the Hereafter. I think this was the PlayStation exclusive. I'm not entirely sure. There was a bunch of weapons that were PlayStation exclusive. I know the Jade Rabbit was one of them. And they brought them after Destiny 2 released. Yes, that was, yeah. Alright, so the Hereafter is a sniper rifle. Crouching increases scope zoom and makes it easier to aim under fire. You know what when I think about that, it makes me now wonder. I mean, if someone is literally, if a hive is literally shooting at you, I don't think it's easier to aim under fire. I don't know. Magazine is refunded if all shots fired are precision kills. That's not that hard. Precision kills with this weapon cause a bright flash that can blind nearby enemies. I'll admit I have not really used Hereafter. It looks pretty sweet. That seems okay. That's actually okay. I mean, it's not like, wow, you run faster. You run even faster. I like Mida, though. I'll admit, I do like Mida. But, okay, this is decent. You know, pick it up. Why not? I'd say pick it up. I think this was the PlayStation exclusive. If you give me a moment, I can for sure. Destiny, PlayStation, exclusive exotic. So, the list of no, it wasn't this. It was the Zen Meteor. So this was not the PlayStation exclusive. This one was not. But the Zen Meteor was. I know the Jade Rabbit was. And there was at least one more. All right. So anyway, the armor. So first off, we're going to go immediately to the Hunter one. Because that is a piece of armor that if you play a Hunter, you need. Okay? If you are a Hunter, you need Celestial Nighthawk. Pick up Celestial Nighthawk. You absolutely, if you do not have Celestial Nighthawk, you have to pick it up. This is basically a staple for Golden Gun Hunters. Alright, so what does it do? Golden Gun fires one shot, delivering 6 times the damage while granting keyhole for overpenetration. So this is a great exotic if you are fighting a boss. I always go Celestial Nighthawk when I'm running solo Challenge of the Elders. Because especially when there's solar burn, this thing burns through enemies. So normally, Golden Gun is 3 shots. You get 3 shots with Golden Gun if you're not a hunter. This is for if you don't. This, on the other hand, gives you the power of 6 in a single shot. So imagine doubling the damage you do with your 3 shots, and you have overpenetration. This thing works also great for Crota's End when you are fighting Crota. I don't know how to fight Crota. The reason I don't know how to fight Crota is because I had one job every single time we fought Crota. And that is I dealt with the Oversoul. Because the shot with Golden Gun using Celestial Nighthawk will wipe out the Oversoul. And if you get the timing right, which I will admit I don't know the timing. It's been years since I did Crota's End. But if you get the timing right, you will only get the Oversoul once. Sometimes if you get it twice, I think everyone used to shoot their rocket launchers at it. But Celestial Nighthawk will wipe the Oversoul in one shot. Which is why I was one of the only hunters who had Celestial Nighthawk. So I was the one who always did it. So I highly recommend Celestial Nighthawk. Like I said, Celestial Nighthawk is great when you are fighting bosses. Nightwave. Oh god. My brain. Not Nightwave. Anyway, strike bosses. You know what I mean. Any boss, Celestial Nighthawk is great to have. So pick it up. Even if you don't play a hunter right now, maybe in the future you decide to play hunter, you will have the blueprint for Celestial Nighthawk. But then I think you should pick up everything because he also gives you Grimoire score. So Celestial Nighthawk is an absolute must-have, and it passes the Corpus Helmet test. It is not as bulky as the Corpus Helmet. All right, next for the Titan, we have the Immolation Fists, which sounds cool. Unlocks the Sunbreaker subclass node Explosive Pyre for free. Enemies brought down by your hammer explode, chaining fire. Chaining fiery solo damage to other enemies. Okay, that is cool. That is absolutely ridiculously awesome. That is just awesome. I gotta check my Titan to see if I have this because that is awesome. That is just cool. Unlocks the Sunbreaker subclass node. Explosive pyre for free. Enemies brought down by your hammer explode. Chaining fiery solar... I like how they put it. Chaining fiery solar damage to other enemies. Alright, that's just awesome. I need this. Damn, Titans. That is awesome. But then I always thought solar hammers of flaming solar awesomeness was just totally awesome. So, yeah, that's just cool. Alright, that's just cool. Titans, awesome. Finally, for the Warlocks, Claws of Ahamkara. Gain an additional charge for all Warlock charged melees. Wait. Gain an additional charge for all Warlock charged melees. Well, first of all, why does it say Warlock charged melees? Okay, this is for Warlocks. I'm sorry, that sucks. We got Celestial Nighthawk for the Hunters. We got Immolation Fist for the Titans, and then we got I am so sorry, Warlocks. This absolutely sucks. Damn, this is bad. Wow, Warlocks. I am so sorry. But then, as I like to remind you, you guys lost self-res in Destiny 2, so yeah. And you have Ikora Rey as your Vanguard commander. So, yeah. That's fun. I'm sure she's a lot of fun at parties when you get her. Give her a couple drinks. No, she's not. You know it. She's a very boring drunk. Admit it, Warlocks. Ikora Rey is boring. The only times Ikora Rey has ever been awesome is at the beginning of Destiny 2, when you are running in Destiny 2 through the tower, and you see her take down a Cabal ship. That was awesome. We have not seen her do anything that kick-ass since then. Other than when she says that we're going to take down that son of a bitch, and she's pissed because she wants to take out Uldren Sov. That moment is awesome. Or she's like, we're going to, that moment was awesome. Other than that, when has Ikora Rey been kick-ass? Even in Destiny 2, at the beginning, other than the moment when she takes down that ship, and maybe that moment when she's riding a sparrow, she's boring. Like, her whole mission on Io was It was just spiritual crisis Ikora Rey. Yeah, no. I'm sorry, Warlocks, but your Vanguard commander is absolutely boring, and your exotic this week is absolutely boring. So I am sorry to say, but this week the Warlocks are getting roasted. I mean, there's no one beating Cade 6, so just, yeah, we have Cade. But Commander Zavala has had his moments too. Anyway, let's see how many new people we have in the tower. All right. Not a new person. There are more people in the tower. It's just I've noticed I think you need to... Anyway. There were new people earlier. I definitely saw it because I saw someone who was level 30. Mandatory table walk. Cade! The only good Hunter Vanguard. The only good Vanguard. You? I wish there was a way to lie down. Be like... Ikora, I sit here as I fall asleep trying to stay awake. Your mere presence puts me to sleep. What I also find hilarious are the books. There are books. There are actual books. It's almost like they didn't... They should have Kindles all over here or something. iPads, Anyway... Thank you for watching. Sorry, Warlocks. Sorry, Warlocks. I'm so sorry, Warlocks. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment. Roast the hunt. Warlocks, go right ahead. You go ahead and roast the hunters. I deserve it after everything I said about you guys. But there's no way you can roast Cade 6. There's nothing you can say that... Cade is just awesome. I hate to break it to... Come on. Ikora or Cade? Cure for insomnia? Hero. Cure for insomnia? Thank you, Ikora. You cured my insomnia. Yes, you cured my insomnia. Even their ghosts. Kate has a cool... Well, no, you don't see. I have actually a vinyl of his ghost. It doesn't look like that. It's actually a pretty cool ghost. Ikora, I hate to break it to you. You are boring. Boring. All right. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Go ahead and roast the hunters. We deserve it. It's all my fault.